Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with our Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. I think this is like episode 16 or 17, so we're getting quite far into the episodes, about to start the 2020-2021 season. Yeah, I'd like to get some redemption from the last season, so I will take you guys through the lineup, and as you can see, our overall statistics are freaking gnarly. So let's go. First line, we've got Nico Escalainen, who I thought was going to be a bust since he was a low elite, but my god, he is not at all. Last year in the AHL, the only season he has played since being drafted, he had 60 points, which is really good. And if you look at his stats, he has 96 passing and 94 offensive awareness, which is crazy. If you look at his skating category, also really good. 93 speed, 95 agility, 92 endurance, 90 acceleration. He can even play defense. Definitely a lot better, or definitely a lot more offensively minded than defensively minded, but he's got some good stick checks in there as well. Not one to likely get injured as well. Obviously, injuries don't matter in this series, but he's got a decent shot as well. Not the most powerful one, but definitely an accurate one. So interesting to see how he does in the NHL. This is his rookie year, and he's playing on the top line with our new acquisition of Pierre-Luc Dubois. Also looks pretty good. I don't know where he was playing for the Blue Jackets, but he has played 2 seasons there. So he's gotten 56 points. Hopefully, now being on our top line, he can really do something with it. Also, Sven Berchi playing here in 89 overall. Unfortunately, hasn't been getting the most points, but I think now that he is actually playing with two pretty decent players, I think he could uh, definitely be forced to be reckoned with, especially with Dubois and Escalainen. Second line, we have Alex Nylander with Dylan Strome playing center and Denis Gurianov on the right wing. So a pretty solid second line as well. Then our third line, we have Maxime Comtois. Obviously, we drafted him in the first year, and he's now looking to turn out pretty decent. So he's playing third line for now, alongside Bo Horvat and Brock Besser, which both look pretty decent as well. Fourth line, we have Brennan Gaunce, Brendan Sutter, and Reed Boucher. Sutter has been phenomenal for us, really, playing some key moments for us. So hopefully he can help out the other two around him to play better. Reed Boucher usually scores some goals. Last year he had a 24-goal season. Most he's ever had was 28, so he can score. Defensively, though, we have got quite something. All right, so first line D pair, we have Alex Pietrangelo with Roman Josi, two new acquisitions we received from free agency. And my god, our defensive core looks amazing. Our second pair, we have Troy Stetcher with Charlie McAvoy. I would have McAvoy on the top line probably if he was listed as a top two defenseman, but he is not yet. If he does grow to be a top two defenseman, then he will replace Pietrangelo. And yeah, so he's still looking pretty decent. Then third pairing, we have Ben Hutton and Noah Hannafin. Hannafin can still grow. He's still got that medium elite potential. He's listed as a top four defenseman. Actually, both our bottom pair is, so hopefully they won't be complaining about ice time. That's the struggling part of some series, when you have some players playing out of their role. But now our elite goaltender, who just needs to perform well, Thatcher Demko, looking very good. His stats are pretty crazy, but he just doesn't simulate too well. He's had he's had some good seasons in the AHL in 2017, 2018, and 2018, 2019, but last year with the NHL, he definitely could have had a better season. Backing him up, we have Veini Vevalainen if we ever need him. He is also a decent player. Won a lot of games last year in the AHL. Had 44-17 record, which is pretty damn good. So, let's see how we do. I am excited to see how Eskalainen performs. Obviously, this is the first time I've ever used Dubois as well, so hopefully we'll see something interesting from them. So we'll just slow sim the first game of the season just to see how we do. First period 0-0, we are out shooting them. Second period, our first goal scorer, we have Troy Stecher. And then third period, that's it. Stecher with the only goal of the game. And there we go, Demko with a shutout to start the season. That's what I like to see. All right. You know what? Let's just simulate a few weeks. We'll simulate up to the San Jose game to see how we do in October and about halfway through November. Hopefully, we look to be pretty decent, and we are on a 3-game win streak, which is always good, and that's a really good way to start the season as well. I am pretty happy about that, to be honest. That is very good. So, you know what? If we have a really good record in our first 10 games, that would be awesome. There's our first loss. We do get a point for it, though. So, we're still doing pretty good. I don't want to say it, and I'm not going to. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait till it happens. I'm sure you know what I was going to say, but we'll just wait. Is it gonna happen? Okay, there it is. Yeah, so first regulation loss was in our 9th game. So in our first 10, I'm stopping the sim. In our first 10, we went 8-1-1. Wow, that's great. We gotta be first in the division right now. Yeah, by far. That's awesome. I just really quick. I just want to see how everyone's doing because we have gotten a lot of victories so far. Roman Josi with 7 points as our leader. Boucher, man, playing on the 4th line at 6 points. Horvat with 5. Stecher also with 5. It's funny how our top line isn't doing too much. Eskalainen has 3. Berchi has 4, and Dubois only has 2. It's kind of worrying, but we'll continue the sim and we'll see if everyone can start getting some points. First 10, though, a record of 8-1-1 is pretty damn good. Let's simulate to the end of November and see how we did. So October was really a phenomenal month, and we'll just see if we can continue with the momentum and get some more victories. Not looking too good as of right now. Losing to teams in the West isn't the greatest, but we still got a really good record, which is ideal because, let's make that playoff push. I think we have a really good chance. If you look at our team, it is friggin' phenomenal. Utica Comets also went 7-3 in their first 10, so they are doing pretty decent as well. Wow, not as good as the Thunderbirds, though. They're 10-1-0. That's a crazy record as well. All right, so started to slow down a little bit in November, but if we can keep our record quite positive, that would be awesome because I would really like to keep the record positive. You know what? Definitely are slowing down a little bit, but if we can pick it up, I'm sure we will. We will just have to wait and see what's in store for this team. I am pretty damn excited, though. I feel like we have a really good chance of not only being a really good team and also being a playoff contender. And if we play like this the majority of the season, I think we could be a playoff contender. And I just saw the Syracuse Crunch. They had a record of 16-1-1. Obviously, that is in the AHL, but still, 16-1-1 is freaking crazy. So we are still first in the division, which is good. I'm not too worried about stats right now. I will look at them probably at the end of the video, but I guess we'll just continue simming. We'll see how we do in December. I guess we'll just sim month by month for now. So November was okay. It was a little shaky. There was some wins and losses. So hopefully we can get some more wins than losses in December. But not looking too good. Okay, come on. Let's snap the losing streak. Get a W. Thank you. Unfortunately, we gave Winnipeg a point. Wait, is Winnipeg? Yeah, Winnipeg's in the West. So yeah, we gotta stay away from the West teams, giving them points, cause we would. I would like to do pretty decent this year, but again, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the sim goes for us. You know what? We still got a decent record, and we are still getting. When we lose, we are sometimes going overtime or a shootout. So, okay, but you know what? A lot more losses than what I would like to see. We gotta get some wins here. If we can win every game in this week, that'd be ideal. There we go. Awesome. So a 3-game win streak currently. Can we continue? Okay. Yeah. Figures. I talk about it and they say no. So December, not the greatest month. Definitely could have been better. I think we'll just simulate to the All-Star game and then see some things. We'll see what's up. Edit scouting assignment. Let's go to Russia for 2 weeks. Not a lot of players to actually scout anymore, because if you look in Canada, there's just not a lot of players there anymore, as there is in the first 3 years, first 2-3 years. But I don't know how that makes sense, because unless there's just some overagers that haven't been drafted, I don't really know how that works. It's interesting though. Yesterday, Patrick Marleau gets signed with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and today Alexander Radulov was signed with the Dallas Stars. So Dallas looks to be like a crazy team this year, and I can only imagine how well they will do this year. They have Ben Saga, Radulov, now Mathot probably playing with Klingberg. They got Bishop. They got Nichushkin. So the team looks pretty damn good as of right now, and you never know, they could be a team to be reckoned with this year, and I can only imagine how well they are going to do this year. So as of January, we played really well. Only had 4 losses, and 3 of them were in extra time, so we got another point, which is good. That's actually really good. Alright, so that's awesome. I did notice how Noah Hannafin was complaining about ice time, so I might go look at that really quickly though. But we are still first in the division by 8 points, so we got a little bit of breathing room, but nothing to sleep on. We still got to play well. Any growth from anybody I see? Comtois up to an 84. I think Besser's also up to an 84. Yeah, he definitely was an 83. Boucher's up to an 85, I think. Sutter, I think, is also up to an 85. So, interesting defensively. Stetcher's up to an 88. Saw that one immediately. He's still got wicked stats. Crazy. Petrangelo, I think, did one of them go up? Swear they were both 89. No, I think they were both 90. McAvoy's still an 89. Oh, wait. McAvoy's still an 89. Hopefully he will go up, though. Hey, maybe I should change something up here. 3 and 21, 8 and 25, 5 and 20. 6 and 9. I think we'll keep our second pairing a little bit more defensive with McAvoy on it. And then Hutton and Hannafin. How are they doing? Not too bad. I do want to go see. Okay, so yeah, Hannafin's really losing morale about ice time. How about Hutton? He's not as much, but I think we got to do something here. Let's go to extras real quick. Do I have both of them there? I do. 3-on-3. I think we'll play them on the first pair just because. Just so they don't get as mad, hopefully. 4-on-4, though. I really don't want to take out either of those four. Let's go to special teams. We'll look at the penalty kill. I have Hutton here. Then I have Hutton there as well. So instead of Yossi here, I think we'll put in Hannah Finn. Put him on the top line to play with Petrangelo. Then hopefully that is good. 3-man. We'll keep it like that, I guess. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that they won't complain about ice time anymore. We will continue the sim. Actually, real quick, I do want to see two more things. I want to see Demko's stats and how many players on our team made the All-Star game. So let's see. We're gonna have to scroll down a little bit. Crosby, McDavid, Ekblad, Ben, Tarasenko, Doughty, Stamkos, Tavares, Taves, Kopitar, Eichel, Carlson, Sagan, Giroux, Forsberg, Suter, Hall, Backstrom, Klingberg, McDonough, Demko, awesome. There we go. There's one. Line A, Yossi, awesome. Duchesne, Huberdeau. Okay. Oh wait, not Huberdeau. Duchesne though. All right. I mean, obviously it doesn't show all of them, so I'm sure. Like if you look at our team, I'm sure there's a few more than just those two. Like maybe how well is Eskalainen doing? Yeah, I think Eskalainen could be there. Maybe Barrett-Shee, defensively, Petrangelo, Yossi, McAvoy, maybe Stetcher as well. Stetcher, I think, Stetcher has third most points for defense. And then I do want to go look at Demko's stats to see how he is doing. He's got a 923 and a 224 save percentage. That's pretty good. Haven't needed to use Vevalainen yet, so that's good. He's never been pulled, essentially. He's got a record of 30-22, which isn't great, but hopefully he can bring that up a little bit. That last month really was a strong one from us. So let's go, and I think we'll simulate up to the trade. Actually, we'll simulate up to the first, and we'll see how we do. So after the All-Star break, we go on a pretty big win game. We won a pretty big game against the Chicago Blackhawks. I don't know what I was trying to say there, to be 100% honest with you guys. So let's go and see. No, not OHL. I want to go to the W. Look at defensemen for 2 weeks. All right. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, Hutton is still mad about ice time. If I have to look to make a trade to use those two, I might, but I don't really want to. I really don't want to change anything right now, but I might have to give them more ice time. So, okay. Well then. The Ottawa Senators just offered me Jeff Skinner. He is quite expensive. There's 1 year left. He is only 87 overall. Do I want him back on the Canucks, though, is the question. They're listed as a rebuilder, so, I mean, I could definitely take him. I don't know where he would fit in the lineup. He's definitely, he's listed as a second-line forward. He's pretty decent. That might even be the most points on our team. I'm not too sure. Would that be a thing to do? I've had him here before in this series, and he just didn't grow the way I wanted him to. No, I definitely don't want to give up this Detroit first, because I'm sure it has a lot of value right now. Yeah, I don't want to give up that Detroit first. That's the only first round pick I have, so you know what? No. Maybe I should try to get there first, though, because they are a rebuilder. Is there anybody I could use? Marcinko, sure. Cantor, I mean, he's got a bit of trade value, but is he really worth it? I'm not sure. We'll just toss him in. Hishe, hopefully he starts to grow because he's not looking too good as of right now. But let's try Marcinko and Cantor. Can we get there first? Probably not. But let's go see. Alright, so yeah, they don't want to get rid of it first. What about next year? That definitely won't happen, but we'll try it. Maybe I should try and add something to it. I don't want to add any draft picks because I already don't have enough. Let's go look at our goaltenders quickly. I don't have enough to give up. Go back to skaters and we'll see. Maybe I should look to get rid of Hishe because he's not great. We'll see how he does, though. He's got one more year, I think. Sumal, 68 at 20. He's not too great. He's not actually playing right now either. Did draft him in the first round. I mean, we'll add Sumal in there. Oh, God. I don't need to add anything else. Let's add Sumal. Maybe not, then. I think that would definitely go through, though, too. What if I take someone they do want to get rid of? Or is there someone that they want to get rid of? Other than Skinner and Backlund, because okay, no, not really. Maybe I should try and take someone back. We'll take Harper. Yeah, sure, we'll take Harper back. Will that go through? Trade rejected. Alright, so you know what? Let's get rid of... Wait, which one looks better between Cantor and Sumal? 18, 64, 20 at 68. They have the same potential, so we'll trade Sumal instead. We'll go acquire a different draft pick then from the Ottawa Senators, sorry. I guess we'll try the 2021 second from them. We might even be able to get more, to be honest. Let's try and add a fourth. Actually, you know what? Is there another third? Let's just try the 2022 third rounder. Maybe. We'll try it. Nope. Okay. You know what? I'm sure you guys know how I don't like late draft picks. Let's add in a seventh to see if that can push it through. Okay, no, I'll add 2 sixths as well because I don't like my late draft picks at all. Trade accepted. All right. So, you know what? Decent trade. We got some draft picks to help us out for the future if needed. I am looking at our AHL team's record right now, though, and it's really not that good. It's like 22, 26, and 6 or something, which is not too good at all. Hopefully, they can figure something out, though. Brennan Gallagher now wants to join the team. I don't want to get rid of that Detroit first, though, because it has so much trade value. It could really be crazy. All right, so 4-game losing streak. I don't want Darren Helm either, and I'm not gonna give you my your third round pick back either, because you guys aren't a great team. Okay, not good at all. Okay, that's really not good. We went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-game losing streak. All right, so you know what? Definitely gonna end the episode here. I don't know what it is. We were doing really good, and we just couldn't get our locker room chemistry up because of, I'm assuming because of Hutton and Hannafin. Are they still complaining about ice time a lot? Not a lot. Maybe I should look to move Hannafin out. Or, I mean, like Yossi. I don't want to get rid of Yossi or Petrangelo. They're both still on 2 years. I'm not gonna get rid of McAvoy. Hannafin's on his last year. Maybe I should look to trade him away, and then I can call up Ulevi, and Ulevi can play. You know what? We'll figure it out in the next episode. So I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Let me know of a trade that you think I should do for Hannafin, because I can't have him complaining about ice time. And I'm looking at our division right now. If we really fall off, we could be in a very bad position, because there's some teams that are close to us right now. So, you know what? Like I said, I'll end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy. And, yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Let me know what you think we should do about our bottom pairing defensive core. Interesting.